Here with Ian Selley, following our 2-1 defeat at home against Hastings United in the FA Trophy. Ian, they're talking football about a game of two halves. I mean, you tell me what you think of that one today.
Yeah, well, it's the third time it's happened to us now. You know, we were disappointed Hayes and Yedid on Saturday. I thought we played very, very well. Didn't convert the chances we had, and it killed us in the end. And Tuesday, Moneyfield was very, very similar. First half we were excellent. Played Moneyfield off the park, didn't take the chances, and got penalised again. And in today's game, you know, it was a great reaction how they started. I thought we played some real good stuff first half, dominated most of the game. But yeah, we sort of seemed to slip away a little bit second half, you know. And again, we didn't score really and take the chances that we created, which is a bit disappointing.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. I mean, we were excellent in the first half. I mean,
Yeah.
look, I'll be honest with you. You're playing a team a level above, and I mean they're having a mixed season, but they're sitting mid-table.
Yeah.
And I thought I didn't expect much out of today before the game, and probably quite a few fans probably didn't. But actually, the way we came out in the first half, I thought we were superb.
Yeah,
and actually all over them, and we were thoroughly deserving of our 1-0 lead at half time. But second half, it just seemed to change, and they had the momentum, and we just didn't seem to play as well as we did in the first half.
No, I think we started a little bit slowly, and I think defensively we probably wasn't as good as we was first half. I think, you know, the goal conceded, the first goal conceded, you know, where the guy swiveled in the 18-yard box and scored. You know, I said to the lads after, you know, we've had that twice now where the ball's come in, the guys controlled it, turned, and he had one just before that as well. You know, when it's up the other end of the pitch, they're throwing bodies in the way, no one can turn, everyone's blocking shots. Yeah, and that's the little fine margins, I think, you know. So not that we defended badly, but yeah, I think the game should have been dead and buried again in the first half, and we just at the moment it's not quite happening. We've looked into lots of different scenarios why it might not be happening, but I think at the moment we're just sort of it's okay. I say it's not okay, but it's okay not to score, but we need to make sure we don't concede at the other end. You know, but at the moment we are giving teams an opportunity, and at the moment it's killing us because they're taking it.
Yeah, and you mentioned that first goal. I mean, it did seem like he had a metaphorical eternity to turn and get the shot off, and he did, and he put it into the bottom corner. To be fair to the lad, I mean, quite an inspired substitution. He came on and within 10 minutes he'd bagged himself 2 goals, and but for a superb save later on in the game from Sonny, he could have grabbed himself a second half hat-trick. So that must be disappointing, really, just to, from your perspective, to not be able to sort of just shut teams out at the moment.
Yeah, I think we had a conversation with the group after the game on Tuesday. You know, I thought we did enough to score 2-3 goals on Saturday, did enough to score 2 or 3 goals on Tuesday, and did enough to score 2 and 3 goals today. If we were taking them chances, all of a sudden Leatherhead's the best team in the division. You know, we're flying. You know, but we haven't converted them chances, and we find ourselves conceding and being, you know, very, very frustrated. But you know, it's not the lack of effort of the lads. I think a little bit of naivety maybe going forward. Yeah, they're young across the front line. Sometimes things are rushed a little bit, so maybe it's something we need to look at. You know, that maybe we need a bit of a senior guy at the back to shore it up a little bit, a bit of experience, and definitely a centre forward that can, you know, take chances and set people up. So it's it's frustrating, but. You know, I said afterwards that, you know, as a manager, you don't know how long you've got in a job. You know, we've lost 3 on the spin now. We're not sitting in a great position in the division. But, you know, I know that what will happen is the staff will turn this around, the players will turn it around. So, you know, it's we're not one to shirk responsibilities. It's my responsibility the team's losing at the moment. And I'll take it on the chin. But I'll turn that into a positive, and we will fly up the table, I'm convinced of it.
And that, of course, not long before we get the opportunity to do that, we're back home again on Tuesday night against South Park. We played them not so long ago in the Cup, and it was quite a tight game. Cookie got sent off towards the end of the game. It became a little bit more frantic in the last 10 minutes, but there wasn't a lot between the two sides. I think it was 1-0, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So again, Tuesday's going to be quite a tough test, isn't it?
Yeah, South Park are always a difficult team to play against, you know. But you know, I said to the boys afterwards, it's a cup final for us. You know, I think there is a lot at stake on this game on Tuesday for various reasons, and you know, it's important the lads respond. So you know, obviously I'm the guy that brought these guys into the club. And I think they owe the staff a proper game and a proper result. So you know, we're playing for Tuesday, and we'll get a result Tuesday.
Good stuff. Look, we're all behind you. We'll be down here Tuesday, rooting and shouting for you as well, and hopefully we can get those 3 points and just go that little bit further up the division and perhaps start a decent run in the league as well. So unlucky today because I think we played really, really well. But I suppose ultimately the difference is between, that lad coming on and putting the ball away in the back of the net quite clinically, really, and us just you hit the nail on the head. I mean, certainly in the second half, we had a few attempts to score, but it just seemed to be every shot seemed to be blocked by a defender that wanted to block it more than perhaps we could really sort of shoot and get it on target. But
yeah, I think with that, I think when we look at our crossing, and when we played Dartford not so long ago, and when crossing the ball, they're whipping the ball with pace into areas. When we cross, sometimes it's not got a lot of pace on it. It gets cut out near post. I think some of our strikes
quite low as well. Some of the crosses, they weren't high enough.
Whether that's just experience, I'm not too sure, but it's something that. We'll work on as a management team, and the players need to focus and be better at. I think it's we've got guys in the team that can score. We are if we wasn't creating any chances at all, I'd be panicking. But we are creating enough chances to put games to bed. But at this moment in time, we can't really buy a goal. It's one of those things. But I'm sure in a few months' time we'll look back and we'll have a lot of points on the table. I'm convinced we will do.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's start with Tuesday.
Yep, 100%.
Good man. Thanks for the interview. I'll see you on Tuesday. Cheers, Ian.
Thanks.